can do all kind of things. Folks who live their dreams. You just saw Angel just a second ago. Here's one. Here's one right now. It is Sweet Pea the cat lives on a houseboat. It's an awful sweet book. It's illustrated by Ruth Ann Cowling. Joan Durbin is the author. Her friends are going Joan Durbin Payne, but her pen name, Joan Durbin. Sweet Pea the cat lives on a houseboat. Where'd that come from?
Well, it's actually based on a true story. I did live on a houseboat for about 7 months, and Sweet Pea lived with me.
Oh, really? So true story, and you're watching Sweet Pea, but this is really about friendships, though, and fears. So how did you end up with that storyline?
Well, I wanted to, everybody's afraid of something, you know, and especially, well, everybody, but there's the children. I wanted to teach them to learn how to kind of feel their feelings, you know, and that to talk about your feelings.
And that feelings are feelings. They're okay.
They're okay.
They just are what they are. They're feelings. They're not right or wrong. You're going to be able to meet the author if you'd like to and talk to her about books. I feel like, and maybe I'm wrong, so don't email me and fuss at me, but I feel like kids don't pick books up enough today.
Oh.
Everybody's got a little iPad in their hand, so
True.
I love turning the pages, whether it's a newspaper or a book. I feel like we're losing that.
Yes, and the smell of a book.
Right?
Yeah.
Well, I can't smell anymore, but I had a ring to remove, but I love that part. You're going to be September 30th, 9:30 to 3:30. You can come out at the Purrs in the City Festival. That's Jeffersonville, St. Augustine Parish Hall. That's right at 315 East Chestnut. And in Barnes and Noble Bookstore, Saturday, October 7th, 2 to 4. That's on Hurstbourne Parkway. You can always go to Sweet and then the letter P book.com. And a generous portion of this you are going to donate to what and why?
I'm donating it to the National Center for Missing and Exploited Children. And actually, we already have donated about $400 from our sales.
Wow.
But I read an article from our Courier Journal about 2 or 3 years ago, how child pornography, child abuse is spreading, and I wanted to do something. I wanted to help for you, to teach all people that all children are treasures, you know, to be loved and respected, you know.
That's a big deal to me because I tell people that if they see something that needs to be done, a lot of times they just think, oh, I'll just call Dawn. That's easier. I'll tell her to do it. I'll tell her when it needs to be done, and then I don't have to worry about it anymore. But I believe when we see something or if we know something, even if it's just a little help, whatever that looks like, that we should all step out and make a move. Yeah, so how did you get from living on a houseboat for 7 months with a cat and the idea and wanting to help children to putting it in the form of a book?
Oh gosh, you know, as Oprah says, it takes a village, and so many people have supported me and helped me. Just even the computer part was the writing part
is easy.
Yes, but the creating of this book, this was my baby, and it took about 2 years.
Yeah.
So just a lot of people and determination, and I'm going to do it.
Now this is done by Archway Publishing. Is that you or is that an actual?
That's Archway Publishing. They are with Simon & Schuster.
Isn't that neat? So how important do you feel?
Very important.
Yeah,
Yes.
that's awesome. What do you want to end up seeing? Will you have a second Sweet Pea?
I do.
You already have it?
Well, in my mind.
Oh, that's a start, and that's one of the best places to put it. And so will that take you another 2 years, do you think?
No, because I have such a great support team, and I've learned so much.
Yeah.
So it'll go a little faster.
For folks who, and even me, I have children's books. I wrote them, Tammy McNeil, my producer back there, our kids were born at the same time. Yeah, she said, you wrote it about 15 years ago, and that is true. And it's a series of books, and we have an artist here who did just the prettiest pictures, and they're underneath my bed, I think. I really don't know where they are, but that's where they are, and I'd love to publish them. What would you say to, though, somebody who, like you, because your profession is a nurse, right?
Mm-hmm, correct.
Yeah, so what would you say to somebody who's out there stirring, just like Angel, she finally did it, somebody that has a dream, what would you say?
Well, you know, I was just talking to my I have several grandchildren, but Willow and Caroline, I had told them a couple of months ago, if you can dream it, you can do it. And I believe it.
It just seems impossible, you know. I think it's the first step That is the hardest. And then finding someone maybe who will support you and help
Yes.
you. And then when things look like they don't go right, you have to keep going.
Keep going.
All right, so what's going to happen at your events real quick? Invite everybody again so they're able to come out. And the book is about friendships, and it's about fears, and things happen to Sweet Pea. Is it a her? Is she the she?
It's a he. He. I call him Petey, but I call him Sweet Pea.
All right, and things happen to Sweet Pea, and he learns about his fears. He learns about others' fears. He learns about friendship and what that means and how important that is. All of the things we need to learn, especially in a time of bullying. They're going to come, get to get your book, get to sign it, and that's
Correct.
important. And then part of that money will go to help exploited children.
Correct.
All right, and did we miss anything?
We will be at Barnes & Noble's bookstore October 7th,
Okay.
2 to 4 p.m.
We got that one. We
Fine.
okay. We showed the September 30th, 9:30 to 3:30, and then again, just like Joan said, October 7th,
Yeah.
2 to 4. Come on out, get the book, take your grandkids, and everybody. Let's not forget about reading. Do you have a Facebook page, real quick? Sweetpea.com, right?
SweetPeaBook.com.
There you go, sweetpeabook.com. All right, we'll be back to wrap it up after this.